Hi everyone, this video is going to be for MAC's Wash and Dry collection. As many of you know, every year MAC releases a pretty large summer collection, and this year it is the Wash and Dry collection. They've technically divided it up into two different collections. The other one is specific to brow products. I'm going to focus on more of the color collection. These are currently available through maccosmetics.com, but no surprise, some of the items are already sold out. You can also purchase them through Nordstrom and Macy's, so I will put those links in the description box below for you to access if you want to purchase something, especially something that's already sold out on the MAC website. And those go up at Nordstrom and Macy's about a week after they launch at MAC Cosmetics, so should be available through Nordstrom and Macy's in a few days from now. As you can see, everything is in, well, almost everything is in limited edition packaging, and you will see a corresponding increase in the regular prices because of that. And as always, please go to allurabeauty.com if you want to see reviews of each product specifically after I fully test it, where I will share with you my thoughts on the quality of the formula, how long it wears, etc., and for images of the lip products applied to the lips. In this video, we're going to look at first impressions and swatches so that you can see truly how the colors look on the skin. And if you haven't seen my video of all 15 of ColourPop's new highlighting shades, I will link it here in the window for you to check out. If you are interested in those, they are beautiful, so if you have any sort of interest, I would encourage you to see that swatch video or the review that is at the website. Alright, I hope you're subscribed. Let's get looking at these swatches. Alright, so we have two blushes that are included in this collection. They are $24.50 each. This shade is called Hypness, and this is actually a re-promoted shade. This shade is called Crisp Whites, and this is a new and limited edition shade. Alright, I have a few boo-boos on this arm, so I'm really sorry about that. I hope it's not too distracting. So we're going to start with Crisp Whites. This is a pale tangerine with pearl. Here it is with 2 layers applied. It's definitely a pale shade. Probably won't show up on mid-tone skin tones and probably will lighten dark skin tones. Alright, and here is the color applied in 3 layers. Okay, so there you have Crisp Whites 1, 2, and 3 layers. Next up is Hypness, which is a light peach. Here it is with 2 layers. And here it is with 3. You can see it has good pigmentation. It's not matte, it has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's not as pearlized as Crisp Whites. Okay, there's Hypness with 1, 2, and 3 layers applied. Alright, and then I'm going to swatch these heavily for you. There's Crisp Whites, and here's Hypness. I actually applied a couple of layers of both of those. And as I'm filming, I'm realizing kind of how messed up my arm is. I'm really sorry about that. Many of you know that I do a lot of rock climbing, so I've been doing a lot of climbing in the past week, and that is where all of these sort of abrasions come from. So this collection also has 2 Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powders. These cost $35.50 each. And then on the website you'll see that there are 2 additional bronzing powders that are $27.50 each. Those are refined golden and matte bronze. Those are promoted in just every single summer collection that MAC releases over and over, the same 2 shades or the same group of shades, and they're both permanent. So I'm not going to bother showing them in this video because they've really been reviewed a ton of times before. And that's kind of true for the rest of the collection also, I just want to let you know. So stuff that is permanent, I haven't really bothered to show in the in this video. I'm trying to focus on the new and limited edition shades for you. So this shade is Golden Rinse, and this shade is Delicates. Okay, I'm first swatching Delicates. This is supposed to be a natural deep bronze with fine gold shimmer. It feels really dry in the pan, like really, really dry, so it's not doing a good job of transferring onto the skin. I'm going to actually go ahead and just put 2 layers on. Okay, and now I'm applying 3 layers. This is with a pretty heavy application onto the brush. So you might use a denser brush to get more color payoff, but the formula is pretty stiff and hollow. Alright, so there's Delicate's 2 and 3 layers. And this one is Golden Rinse, which is a light brick reddish bronze, again with fine shimmer. Has that same stiff formula. Gonna go ahead on top of that and apply another layer. Now sometimes these face products, especially blushes and bronzers, do go on better on the face because you have more oils on the face, and if you have liquid foundation and things like that, it can enhance the pigmentation. So just make sure you check out the review to see if there's an improvement when applied to the face. And here I'm applying a 3rd layer of the color. Okay, so there you have 2 and 3 layers of Golden Rinse. Next up we have 3 Velux Pearl Fusion Shadow Trios. These cost $27.50 each. This trio is called Permanent Press. This trio is Green Clean. And this trio is Warm Wash. The top shade in Permanent Press is a white beige. The middle shade, Max says, is a calm brown bronze. There's not really much of a, well, I guess there's a slight bronze tone to this, but I would actually say this is more of like a taupey, warm brown. And the bottom shade is a black with gold pearl. It's not an opaque black, so it actually kind of comes off gray. Alright, there is the Permanent Press Trio applied with a dry brush. The top shade in Green Clean is a pale white green. The middle shade is a lime color. And the bottom shade is a khaki, a deep khaki with gold pearl. Alright, there are the Green Clean shades applied with a dry brush. The top shade in Warm Wash is a white with orange gold pearl. In the middle is a copper gold bronze. And the bottom shade is a peachy orange. Alright, the Warm Wash Trio applied with a dry brush. Now you can technically apply all of these shades with a damp brush. That'll give you more of a liquid metallic finish, but it will kind of shear out the intensity of the shine that you get. Here are some new limited edition technical liners. These are $17.50 each. Here's the shade Color Matters. This is the one re-promoted shade. Here is Practice Makes Perfect. Here is Sudsy. And here's Coin Operated. So Practice Makes Perfect is a deep blue-green. Sudsy is a marine blue. Color Matters is a lime. And Coin Operated is a metal gray with silver pearl. And those are your 4 technical liner shades up close. We've got 4 brand new lip glosses. These are $16.50 each. Here is Girl on Board, Domestic Diva, Laundry List, and Hot Cold. Girl on Board is a light cream nude. This is actually a re-promoted shade. Domestic Diva is a frosty, watery pink. Laundry List is a vivid orange. And Hot Cold, Max says is a true red, but on the skin it is more of a strawberry red. Alright, there are your 4 lip gloss shades. And last up we have some lipsticks. Now there are 4 lipsticks in the collection, but 2 of them are permanent, so I'm not going to show those to you. Interestingly, the 2 permanent shades, the shades that are available through MAC all the time, and are cheaper when you purchase it with the regular line, were the 2 that sold out the first. I'm not sure why that is. That happens a lot with MAC collections. I don't know if it's because people don't know that the shades are permanent, or if they just really like the limited edition packaging. But anyway, the 2 permanent shades, Morange and Creme de Nude, are permanent in MAC's line, so don't freak out if you can't get them through this collection. You can always get them through the regular MAC line, and they'll be $1.50 cheaper if you do so. Now, of course, if you're looking just for the special edition packaging for those lipsticks, then sure, you may need to go through Nordstrom or Macy's to purchase those. So the 2 in front of you are limited edition colors, and these cost $17.50 each. This shade is Tumble Dry, and this shade is Steam Heat. Tumble Dry is a light peachy coral with a luster finish. Not confident about how this will look on the lips. And Steam Heat is a vivid yellow-based red with a satin finish. Alright, there are the 2 lipstick shades up close. Alright, so there is MAC's Wash and Dry collection. Honestly, I was pretty excited when I saw the promotional images, and I unfortunately don't have that highlighting powder for you because it's sold out really, really quickly, which at this point, I've gone through so many MAC collections, I'm not even upset or angry anymore. I'm just slightly irritated that MAC continues to intentionally restrict the products it knows most customers will want. But the point is that I wasn't able to get my hands on that to show you and swatch it for you in this video. If I do get my hands on it through Nordstrom and Macy's later on, I will definitely show you swatches and do a full review at the website, so just stay tuned. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, I feel like a little underwhelmed. I don't feel like it lived up to what I was expecting when I initially saw this collection and the colors that were supposed to come out. I just don't think that the lip gloss or the lipstick shades really have anything unique to provide. The blushes are similar. The good shade, which was Hypnus, has been promoted before. The Volux Pearl Fusion eyeshadows are a little tricky to work with. They do produce a lot of fallout with the glitter, and so they can be a little tricky, although they do give a beautifully shimmery finish to the lids. The bronzer, I feel like in the past year or 2, MAC has done those 2 different sets of bronzers, and one set is always that dry and more hollow formula that doesn't go on as seamlessly or as smoothly as I would like to. I like my powders to be more creamy. And then technical liners, again, not super bold or opaque. The colors are not that unique except for the lime color, which is a re-promoted shade. So I'm not saying it's a bad collection. It isn't, but it just isn't as exciting as I think especially the big summer collection should be, and certainly not as exciting as some of MAC's previous summer collections. So share with me what your thoughts are in the comment section below. You don't have to agree with me, and you are free to also if that's your opinion. I would like to know what you think. I hope that this was helpful to you in deciding what you would like to purchase or what you're going to pass on. If it was, please give the video a thumbs up. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one. In this video, I will swatch all of the shades for you so that you can see what the true color looks like. But in terms of telling you how long they wear or how they sit on the skin or what skin types they would be good for, those are details that I put in the review after I fully test out all of the shades.